Okay, so now we're going to be talking a little bit about the administration area. So the very first place that you land on when you log into your back office is going to be your dashboard. Now, your dashboard is going to give you a great general overview of your site. For example, we have the last online visitors, how many active shopping carts, how many orders, new messages, things like this. We definitely have products and sales. We have a chart here, um, which gives us the sales, the orders, the cart values, the visitors, conversion rates. And also keep in mind that a lot of this is very flexible and it's very customizable. So if you could click here, configure, for example, we could change some of the options. So we could change how many minutes for a cart to be considered active, or how many minutes for this to be considered an online visitor. So definitely go through some of these options, read on detail. Once again, if you do have any questions, this help button here on the top right is a great place to head over. It does show you all these sections here, and it shows you what they do, and it explains in great detail. So definitely, if you have any questions, you could always click on this help link. So let's go over some of the buttons here. On the top, we have our top menu, which would just have some of the shopping carts, new members, latest messages. We have our badges section, which is the more you complete in your store, the more achievements you're going to get for your store. So definitely this is one place that you kind of want to check out, and just be sure to try to do them all, because it means that your store is growing. So it's definitely a cool place to go ahead and check out. We also have our catalog section, which we have the ability to look at our products, our categories. We could monitor some products. We have attributes, some of the features, manufacturers, suppliers, things like this. We also have the orders. So definitely, we're going to be going over these in just a couple of minutes later on when we start creating a product. We have our customer section. We have our price rules. So definitely, if you want to add anything like vouchers or any type of specific discounts, this is the section we'll be doing it on. We have our modules and services section, where you could take a look at all the installed or not installed modules that are available from Prestashop. So definitely we'll be talking a little bit about this. We have our shipping, where we can set up our carriers, some of the preferences for that. We have our localization, which we have zones or countries, states, currencies, translations. So we'll also be going into a little more depth into this section here. And we have some of our preferences. So let's take a look at our preferences now. For example, if you do have SSL, many people do ask about SSL. Of course, you could always add SSL to Prestashop. You could have the ability to turn it on or off here. For the cloud version, if you do sign up with the Prestashop Cloud by default, you already have a SSL certificate when you get your subdomain. However, for the moment being, if you do want your own custom domain for cloud, you will not be able to add SSL just yet. However, the developer team is working on an implementation to be able to add to Prestashop, to be able to add SSL, but for the moment being, it is not available. So just keep that in mind, only if you want to add your own domain. We also have a couple of options here, such as increasing our office security by checking things like tokens. We have HTML purifier libraries, HTML fields. So definitely just take a look at some of these options here. Definitely the help does explain what each does. So definitely be sure to read this section here. It's going to explain each section very well. We also have some options for our orders. So definitely, for example, the order process type. So Do you want to have one checkout, one page checkout, where everything is shown to the customer in one page? Or would you like it in standard form, where you'd be taken by 5 steps? For example, the summary, the shipping options, the general options, general settings. Yeah, I'll be showing you that in just a moment, but definitely this is a good place to customize your store. We also have some preferences for our products. For example, this catalog mode here. So for catalog mode, if you do enable catalog mode, all of your products will not have a price, and pretty much all the shopping features are going to be disabled. Now, once again, there's a lot of options here, and I don't want to give it all at once because you might get confused and it might be very long. So definitely uh, be sure to check out, once again, the help section. Since I don't want to keep you here all day, I do definitely just want to give you a great idea of how to start up and get going. We have the customers section. So remember, once again, all these sections here are going to let you customize your site very much to your liking. We also have themes, search engine optimization options, and URLs. For example, this themes shows you the theme I currently have, which is the default Bootstrap. We also show you some of the other themes that you could get from our marketplace. So for example, if I wanted to look at this theme, I could just click here. It's going to take me to the Prestashop add-ons marketplace. And here we could view the front office demo. And as you can see, this is how our store would look like. So definitely it is a different feel. However, it has many of the same functionality. So definitely be sure to check out the add-ons marketplace for different themes. We'll be closing that, and we have advanced parameters. Now, advanced parameters just gives us some more options. Like I said, Prestashop does have a lot of information, a lot of different configuration options and different menus, but it's very great because it does give us a lot of flexibility to customize your shop as much as needed. We also have some performance options here. For example, we use Smarty. Smarty is a PHP framework which separates design and logic, and it also helps optimize your site. For example, it does implement cache, which lets your site speed up a lot faster, or compression for HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, and as well as lets you add media servers just in case you want to definitely distribute your content through different servers for better performance. Now, we do also have an email section for cloud users. This is another point I would like to make. If you are a cloud user, you will only have the option to set up your own SMTP parameters, and you will not have the ability to configure your PHP mail function. So definitely, if you would like to set up your own PHP mail functionality, you will not be able to do so using the cloud version. However, you will be able to add your own SMTP. So just in case you would like to use something like a Google server or something like that, you will have that ability to do so. We also offer CSV imports and exports. So just in case you would like to import a catalog, definitely this section is a great place to do so. It does give very great detailed information in our documentation of what each field is for and what it does. And definitely there's also a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that that walk you through the steps of making a CSV import. So definitely anytime you're going to do this, we do recommend you to read through all this documentation before you perform that task.